Hello, hello. Happy New Year. How
Happy
are
New
you
Year,
doing
guys. What's
today?
up?
Hey, hey.
All right. That was disingenuous, wasn't it? Okay.
So much
All right.
energy.
Woo, 2026. Yay.
Yay. Yay. So we're having technical difficulties. We've done everything to start this video, and this is like the 10th or 12th time. So Happy New Year, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Yay.
Thank you
2026.
to
Yay.
everybody who took advantage of our holiday specials. You guys are so amazing. We have gotten to see a lot of new faces, a lot of new friends. So thank you guys for finding us and checking us out. Um, Obviously, we've got some awesome stuff coming this year. So yeah, we've got a whole bunch of stuff inbound right now, tree toppers and Godzilla bubblers. So, everybody who is waiting on a tree topper, we will be sending out an update to you guys here in the next week or so. They are on the water, they are on their way, and we do expect them here at the end of the month. So,
Yes, we're getting there. We're getting them to you in plenty of time for Christmas.
yeah.
Plenty of time for Christmas. So you're welcome. Glad we could do that for you guys. Um,
I still had my tree up until yesterday.
You took it down.
really,
Yay, yay.
Yeah,
I
it was
got mine
fun.
down before. I got mine down before New Year. Packed up. I was ready to get going. I was ready for a clean sweep.
You know how
I've
long
had
it took?
decorations up since September. Yeah, decorating for Halloween and everything else. But I will say one thing about with the holidays in the rearview mirror. The last video we did, I was going off about fruitcake. I don't know what kind of selective memory I was, applying there. I went to visit my mother, and of course, she laid the 6 pound fruitcake on me and Rhonda. And I was like, yay, because I love the idea of fruitcake. I think it's because it's colorful and it's interesting and it's got a lot of cool stuff in it. And it actually should taste good. So we get this fruitcake back home, and Rhonda and I both dug into it at the same time. It tastes like rancid marmalade. It was so bad. Nobody, never ever another fruitcake. Never. I'm officially. I thought I was unique in that I liked fruitcake, but again, some kind of odd selective memory. I can't really remember the last time. I think I like the idea of it, but I don't even like the idea of it anymore. I mean, I will punt a fruitcake if somebody hands one to me.
See, I think
Since you, mom, no more fruitcake from you.
you had the I had the same phenomenon with eggnog. I was like, oh, eggnog, it just sounds good and it reminds me of being a kid. And
I remember this.
I hadn't had it in years. And last year I went and got it. And like a really nice, like from Trader Joe's or Whole Foods, I forgot, but it was a really good one. Sprinkled some cinnamon and some nutmeg. Like I did it all up. And I'm nope.
See, I still really like eggnog. Maybe you got some. Maybe, did you get a bad batch? Maybe, or you just flat ass don't like eggnog?
I mean, it didn't taste like it was anything wrong with it. It tasted like eggnog, and the reality of what it was compared to what my expectation of it were two different things. And did not
Eggnog's
like it.
thick. It's
Did not
it's
like it.
got a. I mean, you're drinking something different when you get a face full of eggnog.
Oh, it felt like, like it's just gonna sit like in my stomach all night, just gurgling away. Like, oh god,
Yeah,
We
like
actually made,
thanks.
we actually made homemade eggnog for the second year in a row this year and gave it to several of our friends as, a little Merry Christmas gift. But I'm going to tell you, I don't know if I can go back to store-bought eggnog after having homemade eggnog.
I
Like
liked it.
it's a pain in the butt to make because
Yeah,
or at least my husband, the chef, actually does, do it correctly and actually tempers in the eggs and everything. So it's not necessarily raw. Um, but man, there's just something about like being able to ladle it out when it's still warm, like fresh from the pot and just, oh, it's so good.
warm, warm. It's like drinking hot buttermilk. What are you talking about? It's
Oh
terrible.
man. It obviously you chill it down and most of the time drink it cold, but last year we had tested it out just to make sure the consistency was right and it was like, wow, I have never had warm eggnog and this is actually really delicious. Can I have some brandy, please?
I've seen people. Even Rhonda's got a old '50s eggnog set. Apparently, people do just stick it in a bowl and leave it out, and you ladle it out over the course of a day. It does not sound like a good idea. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that could breed and in there. I mean, that's where COVID probably came from. Eggnog left out for like 6 hours.
I'd find my cat's face would be in there. It'd be like all over their muzzle.
Yeah, that's exactly something a cat would enjoy. But anyway, so I am I'm done with the fruitcake. So yeah, rant over there. But eggnog, still about that. I'll still do that. I don't know about the hot eggnog though. There's something there.
Well, we'll chill yours down when we ever make you some. How about that?
I appreciate that. I was going to stop complaining about it just so I didn't blow my chance at getting some. So thank you for letting me out of that. Anyway, yeah, Happy New Year to everybody. Any New Year's, any new resolutions? Anybody trying to change a few things? Jared, we'll start with you.
Nah, I really don't.
Life as usual?
Yeah, I don't do the New Year's resolutions thing.
Yeah, we were talking about that before we came on. That I don't do them either. I mean, I'm always doing. I tried to implement 1 or 2 things that I wanted to do last year. So just it's a little bit of guilt carryover. I'll try to implement a few things, but the only thing we did that's new that we were like, hey, what's something we want to change? It by way of a project in the house, we did change the cabinet pulls and the drawer pulls on the cabinets in the kitchen. Made all the difference in the world. We took the dark hardware off. We were gonna like paint the cabinets, and I'm like, let's just try a hardware change up first. So we put stainless steel and a little bit more modern on the pulls, and man, what a difference. I'm so glad we did that. But that's how domesticated I'm listening to myself. My younger self would hate me right now that I'm getting so excited about a home improvement. But yes, I like not having to redo the kitchen. And a couple $100 in door pulls and knobs, and yay. What about you, Amy? What have you done? What are you up to? Have you changed anything? Are you going to change anything?
My goal this year is for some continuing education. I want to learn Illustrator because we use it all the time, and I am so bad at it that literally Sean was laughing at me a few days ago of like, oh, Amy, do this. Just hit this button and it's okay. I'll do it for you. And he's so sweet, but I want to get better at liquid code and HTML code, and just I want to do some continuing education this year. So
got it. A little self-improvement. That's wonderful. Very good. Yeah, fantastic. So we started this video so many times and tried to hit so many different topics. Just to start over again, was there anything in particular you want to cover about new stuff, or just where you left off a second ago, or wrap this up? See you next Friday. We're done.
Well, and we have gotten several different requests from people of just asking for updates on the tree toppers. So I figured I would at least give that update in this. But we are expecting those and the bubblers at the end of this month. So we've got 2 containers coming with all 6 of the products. So you guys just be patient with us. We'll get you some actual dates when they get a little closer, so we can say, hey, yes, they actually are going to be delivered here.
Yeah, there's going to be some bottlenecking. There's a lot of stuff coming. So.
Oh yeah. Well, and the Joy Emanators are going to be shipping here at the end of this month, so we'll have those, early March, mid-March. I'm forgetting something. The ornaments, the Godzilla ornaments are also going to be ready about that same time. I don't know if we've talked a whole terrible lot about the ornaments, to be honest, because I don't think we have them up on the website at the moment.
No, we've talked about the oxygen destroyer, that sort of stuff, and just that I'm going to be really happy to finish that project. I mean, for as much as I love it, all right, let's go. Let's wrap this up. And as we complained before, it's between tariffs last year, a lot of uncertainty, supply chain mishaps. I mean, so many things we could burn up hours talking about, ultimately leading to so many delays. That's good to have that behind us. So, well, to some degree for now, knock wood. So, lots of stuff coming. The ornaments were really popular. We've been talking about some different versions for this year that we might add to the previous 2. I mean, it's a one-time run for the ones everybody's already ordered, and whatever's left over, that'll be that. But there are some special editions. What's up?
We don't actually have the ornaments up on the website right now. So
did you look?
I don't think anybody's ever seen them.
Yeah, well, Sean can plug in some photos of the individual if he wants to, because I believe those were approved, right? We got those approved.
Yeah. They're all good.
So we wanted to do these old world glass ornaments, and really spent. Well, Thomas will tell you we spent way too much time on it, but it did take a minute to get them right. We wanted them to look a certain way, have a cool metallic hit to them, and we're going to do that. We're going to release a bunch of them, so we're kind of going chronologically. We'll start with 54, work our way through the eras, but they're really pretty. Packaging's super cool. Just wrap that up right before New Year, and we'll be anxious to share more about those soon. But we think you guys will like those a lot. Everything we make doesn't have to cost, $3,000. And this is an example of something that's good and approachable, looks nice in your collection, and is still a limited piece. We're not just going to make any one thing, unlimited forever. So yeah, keep them special, and we look forward to talking more about those. So yeah, all kind of stuff coming that we're getting ready to really get into. We're going to talk more about the Hero Bronze Haunted Mansion plaques soon. We've got other mansion items getting ready to come up for order. And then, of course, you guys have already seen the animator's desk. And we've got one of our pre-production samples in just the other day with the packaging. We'll be sharing that with you guys soon, too. Probably next week, as quick as we can get it approved. Yeah, I know it'd be so easy just to pick it up, wouldn't it?
Well, the packaging it's approved. I mean, it's good to go.
Can we show it? No, just wait. Well, just let me. Yeah.
Might as well show it off in better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
me holding it up on a video camera. It's like, oh, look how good it is.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of trying to avoid. I thought about it. I was like, nah, let's wait.
That has turned into one of my favorite boxes, though, and I think it's just because it's cute and it's got all of the artwork and everything all over it. It makes me happy.
It really does. I rearranged a whole corner of the office just so I could show that box off in the office. I like it that much. It is because it's not just the outside with its cool retro vibe and everything that's going on. When you open it up, the inside of the box, to your point, with all the different sketches and everything. Oh, I love it. I love it. So yeah, currently it's right up there. It's in the favorites category. Like it a lot. And we've got some other things we'll be talking about that we might do in addition to that piece that may flatter it. So I think you guys will like that. What else? That's really it. We got some plans. I was thinking about some stuff I got planned for this year. Probably more how-to videos. So when we did the root beer edition for the Hero Blade Runner Blaster, I am about tired of putting grips on those things. So I'm glad that's coming to an end. We had just done a few dozen of our regular Hero Blaster with the darker grips on it. And then we include the grips, the amber grips we took off of it, but just affectionately referred to it as our root beer edition of like 50 pieces. So those are about done, and as is the Hero Blasters in general. I mean, we're down to just a couple hundred of those out of the 1,000 piece run. We're never going to repeat those. So if you want them, hit us. Happy to drop one in the mail to you, and you'll be glad you don't have to chase it on the secondary market. But it is remarkable how quickly we went through like 800 of those. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's been a good popular run, but let's close those out over the next couple months. That would be nice. And then, but the how-to video, I'm going to take one of the blaster kits that we have, the model kits. And for everybody who doesn't know, we tried to do 3 different flavors on the Blade Runner blasters. Of course, there's the $1,000 Hero Blaster. Yes, we knew it would be out of reach for some people. So we took the tooling that we used for that blaster and we made, it's an executive model kit. I mean, if you got some decent painting abilities, you can really build up a nice blaster. And you don't have to paint a lot on it because so much of it, If you leave the injection molded parts, well, the shiny black bits like that would have come off the styre, the magazine assembly, that sort of thing, leave those as is and paint the rest of the prop. Man, that's exactly how it was on the Hero. So it's a relatively easy build, but I do plan to do kind of a step by step, maybe over 2 or 3 short little videos, just a build up of one of those, because we have got some questions about that. So we'll do more about that sort of thing this year. More of the how-tos, and maybe we'll even spend some time showing how we prototype or work out some of our concepts in the office, straight from concept, some of our sketches over to our STLs, ultimately printing them off and building the protos before we send them off to the factory. That sort of thing.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. That's all I got.
About some of the shows we have coming up for the 2026 calendar year.
Sure. Go ahead. We got a lot of shows.
Well, we got MegaCon coming first. That's going to be, I think, the third weekend in March.
March 19th through the 22nd.
Yeah,
which is one of my favorite shows. That's where people tell me sad stories and I give stuff away. Come see it. I was talking about that the other day, how a couple times where I would just grab Jared and spin him around and stick him, and Jared's like, what's going on? I'm like, I'll be right back. Talk to this person.
I gotta go get some dust out of my eyes.
Yeah. But I like Mega a lot, so we'll do that. We've got well, go ahead. I'm sorry, I interrupted you. You were going to go down the list.
I don't think we have anything planned for the summer just yet, though we might. But in August, I guess summer, we will be appearing at D23 in Anaheim. So anybody who doesn't know, D23 is a big Disneyana show. So Disney collectors. It's also, Marvel, Star Wars, anything under the Disney umbrella shows up there. And it's become quite a big show for people like us to be there and show what we can, make for the collector. People who have never heard of us, I think, are going to be seeing us and meeting us for the first time and seeing a lot of what we can offer. And it'll just be a great. It's right next to Disneyland. It's at the Anaheim Convention Center, and I think from there you can walk to downtown Disney and then eventually Disneyland. So it's going to be a great little Disney-centric trip for us, I think. I'm going to try and get my family out there probably the week before. So I might go out a few days before just to spend time with them, because I think they also start school like the day the convention starts.
Oh, no.
I'm like, it's August, it's fine. And then it's like, no, school starts like in August now for some reason. I don't know why, but anyway, we'll hammer those dates down and figure that out. But yeah, D23 is going to be awesome.
Yeah, and we're likely going to Colorado. Right? Amy? When is Colorado? When is that show?
It is the weekend after Memorial Day, the 28th through the 31st of May. It's just right after Licensing Expo. So if you guys don't know, Licensing Expo is kind of an internal industry show that, we do go to because it's when we can talk to our licensors and, meet other factories and, things like that. So not necessarily a show that you guys would come see us, but definitely working out some show during this summer, either at Fan Expo Denver, or we're also trying to, work out a couple of other ones. So we'll keep you guys posted as we get a little closer.
Yeah. But we'll be out there though. And then ultimately, if it all works out, Tokyo Comic Con at the end of the year. So yeah, we'll be out there and probably some East Coast shows in the fall. But like Amy said, we'll let you guys know. Amy, are we trying to stay under 20 minutes still, or did we already blow that?
I think with all the restarts and things, I think we're okay. But we probably should keep it under 20 for Insta, unless you don't want to post on Insta.
Yeah, we should probably just wrap it up. Again, mercifully. Let's just say Happy New Year to everybody, and we'll see. We're back on schedule for Friday videos and updates. And thanks to everybody who picked things up last year, and lots of cool things coming this year. So there you go.
Yay.
Absolutely.
Happy New Year.
Yay.